nearly 20 years, Friends Indeed, the Crisis Center for Life-Threatening Illness, has provided free emotional and spiritual services to those diagnosed with HIV and AIDS. The organization is holding its 20th anniversary gala. That's on October 3rd. And founder Cynthia O'Neill joins us now to tell us more. It's great to see you again. We appreciate you coming in.
It's lovely to be here again. Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about, for those who are not familiar with Friends Indeed, you are one of the founders, you and Mike Nichols. And
Yeah. And we are a crisis center in the real sense of the word, because our clients are dealing with either life-threatening illness, caregiving, or grief and loss and bereavement. So the toughest things are what we're dealing with at Friends.
Yeah, and talk a little bit about how you play into their lives, and just, you know, the need to, you're going to have this big gala, which we'll talk about in a moment, but just, you know, there's so many organizations hurting in this economy, so talk about that.
All right. Well, I mean, what we do there, I don't know anybody, I don't know of another organization that quite does what we do. One of the principles we operate with is that the quality of life is not determined by the circumstances. So people come in, and a lot they come in just terrified and paralyzed with fear. And we don't work on fixing the situation, because very often you can't fix a situation. What we work with people on is transforming their perception of the situation, so that rather than it being something so fearful and so daunting that the quality of their days is just terrible, we work with them on looking at it from a new perspective, holding it in a new way, so that they have a life of real quality, even though they have AIDS or cancer, or are caregiving the person they love most in the world, or the person they love most in the world just died. I mean, so it's
making it manageable.
So it's really about transformation. It's about using what shows up in our lives to become richer, more compassionate human beings.
Nice. Now, you have this big gala coming up.
Yes,
and
very big deal.
We should say tickets are very pricey, but they are available, and the money raised will go to Friends Indeed.
Yes, all of it.
And you have some big names. Tell me about that.
Well, Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick are our hosts. And Barbara Cook, the glorious Barbara Cook, and Raul Esparza are going to be singing some Sondheim at the end. And I think probably a lot of, you know, I mean, I know that, I'm not sure all the celebrities are coming. I certainly know that Mike Nichols and Diane Sawyer are coming.
And we certainly hope they are coming, right?
They are coming.
All right, so lots of tickets available, and we also should say that there's this big treasure hunt. So we're going to
that's the important thing.
Give people a website where they can go to find out all the details.
Right.
All right, so let's give that out, and I'm going to give a number as well. So thank you so much. Appreciate you coming in and talking about it.
Absolutely.
You can find out more by going to friendsindeed.org. There's a website on the screen there. You can also call 212-925-2009.
At New London Pharmacy,